Hi Aries, this is an additional reading that I have decided to do. It was at the request of one of my viewers where they did ask for the 2-column row that I used to use for the singles readings. Explaining you, the Aries, and possibly information about your ex-partner. Now, I'm not going to do this spread every month, but I have decided to do it for now at the beginning of this new year for those that are still interested in their ex-partner, okay? Because some of you have moved on and don't want to know about your ex-partner, in which case this video, is not for you, okay? But this is purely for the people that are still interested to know about their ex-partner. And it is possible that maybe in the middle part of this year, I may very well do this once again, okay? Now, we have the 2 rows. This is the row for Aries. This is the row for the ex-partner. As I always say when I've done this, sometimes the energy can get crossed. So where I may be talking about you, the Aries, you may feel that it applies more to your ex-partner. So you need to apply that information as suits your situation. Now up here, for how you, the Aries, may be feeling, we have here the 5 of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Pentacles is earth energy. And as you can see, it is reversed. When it's reversed, it can show, it can talk about how you may be starting to regain some self-confidence, okay? Maybe the breakup of this relationship resulted or knocked, I should say, your self-confidence or even your self-esteem in some way. So we can see that improving. It's very much a card about, it feels that the bad times are now coming to an end. It's kind of that feeling of that life kind of feels worth living again, okay? Now, even though you're not with your partner, that's not to say that you're completely over this breakup, but the way you're handling the breakup may be better, okay? And you may be feeling better within yourself now than you did when the breakup first took place. It can as well talk about some new regained security or happiness maybe being rekindled within this relationship with your ex-partner. That there is that hope of possibly regaining some security or happiness back with them, okay? So it can go 2 ways here. Now, on your partner's side, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles, it talks about holding on to something. Now, I think this is more talking about your partner, okay? To me, they are either holding on to their emotions and their feelings very tightly and are not discussing or talking to you at the moment about how they do really feel or what they do really want, almost kind of playing their cards close to their chest, if you like, okay? Not being forthcoming with how they are feeling in regards to you and the relationship. It could also be that your partner is still holding on tightly to strong emotions that they have felt for you. And it could indicate that they're not over you on an emotional level, that they do still have very strong feelings for you, and they are still holding on tightly to those feelings and those emotions that they feel for you. The current state of things on your side, we have your own energy here. We have the Four of Wands. Now, this shows that the home is not happy entirely, okay? That there's not a lot of stability or happiness. Now, to me, this is talking about how you are probably feeling within your own environment at the moment, that you're not feeling overly happy or secure or loved within your environment due to the breakup of this relationship. Now, it's possible that some of you live together. It's possible that some of you were married. Or it's just talking about the fact that the relationship broke up and how you may be feeling quite lost and quite unhappy within your environment in general or within your home environment, okay? On your partner's side, we have here the Eight of Swords. It is reversed. And it can very much talk about your partner is starting, maybe, your ex-partner, is maybe starting to gain some more clarity on what this relationship actually meant to them and how they actually do feel about you, okay? So like we said with that Four of Pentacles energy, either still holding on tightly to emotions they feel for you, or maybe playing their cards close to their chest at the moment because they may very well be in the processes of trying to work out what this relationship meant to them, how they could maybe see this relationship working in the future if you were to reconcile, and thinking overall about how they do really feel about you and thinking about the true nature of you and this relationship that you've had together, okay? Now, back over with you, we have here the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Nine of Pentacles, again, it can talk about that period of time coming where you may start to be enjoying life again, okay? It can talk about successes and well-deserved successes. Something that you have put time and effort in and you've managed to achieve your goal, okay? Now, this has fallen within the position of whether you could both reconcile, okay? So the fact that this card to me, it talks about, because this lady, she's accumulated all these pentacles, okay? but she's done it through hard work and effort. And I think for you, if you continue to put hard work and effort into trying to reconcile this relationship, then, there is the potential there for the success of that happening, okay? And this can also be talking about the time and effort that you have put in to this relationship overall when you were together, and maybe time and effort that you've been putting in order to work things out and to try to reconcile things, okay? But as I said, it talks about hard work and effort, and it talks about success, but a well-deserved success, because you haven't given up. You've put the time, the effort, and the love into this, okay? Now, on your partner side, we see here the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is often the card about communication, okay? I think that there's probably, you're either going through that period of time now where again there may very well be a lack of communication from your ex-partner. And this is to me because I think with that Eight of Swords energy, they are, as I said, still in the process of trying to work out what you and this relationship mean to them, and trying to weigh everything up, and they're trying to get more clarity, I think, within their own thoughts about this relationship and you. So it is very possible that during this month of January, you may very well find that there is a lack of communication coming from your ex-partner. But I feel it's because they are analysing things. They are analysing their own feelings and emotions as well as yours. And they are analysing the overall dynamics of your relationship, I feel. So if there is a lack of communication, try not to grow too impatient or become too impatient. If your ex-partner is not communicating, then just let it be and give them the time they need to work through what it is that they, I feel at the moment, are thinking about and analysing. Now, the outcome card here for you, we have the Ten of Wands, okay? And the Ten of Wands, it talks about a burden, but when it's reversed, it can talk about the need to release something that doesn't serve you anymore in order to release that burden from your shoulders, okay? Now, one element of this can talk of self-deception in some way, okay? So maybe you have not been entirely honest with yourself in regards to something within this relationship. Maybe you thought something was a certain way when actually it wasn't, okay? But it's about clearing the burden, okay? It's about having that weight lifted off of your shoulders. It's about the end of a struggle. It's about knowing that with commitment, there does come responsibilities, okay? So it could very well be highlighting the fact that if you want this strong commitment back with this relationship, then there is responsibilities are going to come with that. Maybe the need about compromise. It can be any manner of things, okay? But also it can talk about if you have felt weighted down in some way with some responsibilities, the only one that can lift that burden is you through your responsibilities. Sometimes they say with this, that kind of statement that you've made your bed, now you have to lay in it. So it can sometimes be about accepting the responsibilities that you have. Now, this could be accepting the responsibilities that you have within this relationship. And knowing that you are going to honor those responsibilities without it feeling like a burden or without it making you feel that you are being weighted down in some way. I'm going to pull a clarifying card. Okay, I wanted to clarify that Ten of Wands, and here we have the Chariot. And the Chariot is a major arcana. And, you know, it is upright, which is good, because what it sees is it sees that you are going to feel that you are back in the driving seat, so to speak, okay? It can talk about progress, determination, success. It can talk about the completion and triumph of your hard work. So to me, I feel the Ten of Wands is more talking about the responsibility to your commitment to this relationship. About the fact that in order for you to reconcile, it may take hard work and effort. You cannot just, plod along and hope it's going to work out. And obviously, throwing in the towel is not going to help the situation. It's about accepting if you do want this relationship to work, it is going to require hard work and effort, which may mean that you feel that you're carrying a heavy load in order to gain what you want. But here we see that if you accept the responsibilities to the commitment of putting the hard work and effort into rebuilding this relationship, we see here with the Chariot card that you can have that success back with this relationship. Again, it talks about hard work paying off, and that your endeavors can then be crowned with success. But like I said, it's going to mean you accepting the responsibility to the commitment of putting the time and effort into rebuilding this relationship. And if you can honor those commitments, then you can have the success that you want. On your partner's side, we have here the Three of Pentacles. There's been a lot of Pentacles energy within this reading today. Again, the Three of Pentacles, it talks about the planning, okay? It talks about working on the plans. And I think that's what your partner is currently doing at the moment. You know, we see here, I think your partner at the moment is trying to gain clarity on what they want from you and this relationship and how they feel, and trying to gain clarity on everything, okay? And it's very possible that, as I said, during this time, there will be some lack of communication. Because I feel that for them, they are trying to maybe put into plans. They're trying to put a plan in order for maybe for you both to reconcile, and how that can be worked out and come about. This card is about the planning of where to go within a current situation, the planning of how to make something come together. This card can talk about the wish to come closer to somebody that is at present just a friend. So, you know, the fact that you two are not together, you know, yes, there may be lack of communication, but overall, you know, that friendship kind of thing may still be there. But it's the planning. And I think that's going to be the outcome for your partner, is they are going to try to put a plan in action in order to get this relationship back to how it was. But I feel they have to work through a lot of things within their own thoughts first. And like I said, it may require them to completely close off on the communication front. Like they've almost gone off the radar, so to speak. But I feel that that is all in order for them to start to put their plans into action. And I think it's very possible that what they're doing now and what they are thinking about and going through is a plan of action. And once they've got it all straight within their own mind, then we see them here ready to put those plans into action. So look, Aries, this is a general reading, okay? And you have to bear that in mind. But overall, the possibility of a reconciliation between you and your ex-partner, it looks extremely promising. But like I said, it may require effort and hard work for you. Also some of the effort and hard work may be for you because there is a lack of communication. And it may require you to continue to be patient, to continue to try to put effort in to understanding that your ex-partner just maybe needs to work through things within their own mind. And that may be an effort for you because you may be growing impatient. You may be pushing for communication or wanting communication. But the need, I think, is to have some, to have some patience there. So that does conclude this reading. Like I said, I do understand that not all of you are interested in knowing about your ex-partner, in which case, like I said at the beginning, this reading is not for you. It's an extra reading for the beginning of this year. I'm not going to I haven't even, when I was shuffling these cards, it wasn't in my mind for the month of January like the other readings, okay? This to me is a reading overall for the situation that could be there with your ex-partner. Now this may play out this month, it may be February, it may be March, it may be the summertime. Because like I said, I'm not planning on doing these 2-row readings every month. But the chances are that I've done it now at the beginning of the year in order for some of this to play out over the next few months, okay? As I said, when I was shuffling, I was not focusing on just January. I was focusing overall on you and your ex-partner. And it is very possible that maybe around the middle of the year, I may very well do this again, okay? So that does conclude this reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.